Yes, guys, how are you? I hope you are doing well. Yeah, basically we are still proceeding with our project, and our project started. This project will just be proceeding. We are we are making this project for long-term goals because we are going to see that how long this kind of things are going to work out as usual. And if you try to look, this page is USD card. By looking on her time frame, basically this is weekly, daily time frame. You see that last week we have this break of structure on here, and we need to break out like this way. Then we took advantage over here last week. Last week we took advantage over here. I did the video concerning this break of structure around here. They went up. Also, if you come in a weekly time frame, you see that we have managed to break the structure around here, and we went down. Okay, so if you try to look afresh, this break of structure here of weekly time frame, it was an advantage maybe for me and for you to look for a sell trade to the downward. But this cannot be seen simple. Just if you go maybe in 4-hour time frame, you can see how you could have been taking that advantage after that break of weekly, because the break of weekly was just up or just below there. And you see that after that week to happen, after that break to happen, we just got the 4-hour break of structure. Okay, and if I try to cut down here, if I try to cut down here, around here, you can see that after, and if I come here in weekly time frame, you see that this was high, this was low, then we managed to block the structure here and making this one as a weekly break of structure here. So after seeing this big weekly break of structure, we knew that we are having an impulsive move, hence we are expecting a little bit correction before going to the upward. That's how things goes. I think now we get the point that we expected. We had this impulsive move here. After impulse, we expected correction. And how can we know what correction is going to be in? Correction is going to be in after any break of structure like here. You see this break of structure. This break of structure occurred by informing that we are going to have a little bit correction after this impulsive move, that the market is going to have a little bit breathing before going to the upward. Like you see how the structure shows itself that after any impulsive move, we expect another phase. After any break of structure, we expect another correction. After any break of structure, we expect certain thing to happen. But you cannot finish the phase without showing an indication. The phase we have 3 phases. We have impulse, correction, and continuation. We have impulse, correction, and continuation. How can you know this impulse is over? How can you know that correction is over? How can you know that this continuation is over? It's after break of structure. And how you see here, it is quite the same around here. We had this break of structure here after this impulse, then we went down before having this correction around here, then we go downward. And why this did it come back to the downward? This is because it broke the structure, then it broke the trend. Broken the trend means that we are going downward. That's why it came back to like some little point around here, then it went downward. Okay, I think now you get the point what I mean. So now you don't need to know that we are going just to focus around here that this was just a break of structure of weekly time frame. And what happened also after this break of structure, we're just waiting for the lower time frame, specifically maybe daily and weekly time frame, to break the structure so that we can rally into the downside. And that is what happened on lower time frame, specifically on 4-hour time frame. This break, when it happened, we just came here and experienced this break of structure down here. So size was low, then we broke the structure downward here. After this break of structure, we just come to take our advantage to this point around here, around this point to the downside. Okay, but also, but not also that, but also people were people who are more active could be have taken also this as a trade to this point around here. And that's how you have to be more accurate and know how the market is going to reward you. That being said, I think now you have trying to understand the basic thing that I was trying to figure it out, that after any break of structure, we expect something to happen. So we can use a break of structure to do your decision. Now let's proceed with this for our break of structure, which is taking place right now. Okay. Yeah, I was saying that yesterday NSE was supposed to buy so that to break the structure to continue the trend how it goes. And you see here, this was low, this was high, this was low. Then we broke the structure. And if you come here, last week we broke the structure on daily here. This is daily break of structure. But if you come in weekly time frame, we have not broken any structure. But we have been having the series of highs and low, highs and low. For a couple of weeks, we have been bullish, and we expect that for the coming week, we are going to be more bullish on this USD card. Why do I say that? Because I say that because after finishing this impulsive move around here, this impulsive move, we had a little bit correction. Okay, so we're expecting to go more to the upside. That's how things are going. That being said, if you come in for our time frame, you see that after this daily break, after this daily break around here, this is the daily break. We expect you to go to the upside to a certain point there. And that, how does that tell us? Because for our time frame here, you see that we have broken this structure, telling that we are going to proceed to the upside. So we want to take this advantage for us to continue to the upside. So what we can do, just come here and put your point here that this is, you can put your candle around here that this is for break of what? This is H4 break of structure. After locating for break of structure, sorry, let me first wrap these others and we just search proceeding with this. After this one, we just come in, we come here and name this one as for break of structure. Okay. After seeing that, also, if you try to look out fresh, you see that we have certain breaking and some trends here. This is the trend that we broke. So this gives me as more confirmation that we are going up. After then, we just go in 1 hour time frame to find 1 hour break of structure. You see that 1 hour break of structure was just the same as 4 hour break of structure, but you can just slightly and squeeze it a little bit. That being said, we have to go in 10 minutes time frame to find 10 minutes invalidation point or 10 minutes. I mean, to find 10 minutes break of trend. And if you come here, this is high, this was low, but we cannot consider this because the price came to close the week. But good enough, you see that our break of trend is just here, down here. This was our 10 minutes break of trend. This is our 10 minutes break of trend. Is that enough? No, that is not enough. So what to do? You just have to come lower to find 10 minutes, maybe break off structure, stuff like that. If you come here, you can see anything until you come this point here. If you come to this point, you see that. You come to this point, you see that this was high, this was high, this was low, this was high. So then you had this low, then we had this high, then you had this low, then we had this high around here. Okay. We had this low, I mean this high, then low, then you made another high, then low, then you made a high, then low. But if you try to measure this one, was not quite, because when the price came, it just kicked in with the wick. That being said, we have to find another point to the downward. That being said, we find ourselves that this is our point around here. Okay. That being a point, because if you try to look all these points down here, they're almost eliminated down here. So you have to find the highest points around there. Because if you try to if you come here, you can find that this is not. You have to be more accurate, because once you mess up, things also mess up. Okay, I will repeat again. This was high and this was low. This was high, this was low. This was high, this was low. Okay. This was low, this was high. High, low, okay, high. All these were almost eliminated. High, low, yeah. So this was eliminated, and so you have to find the exact point. This was high, this was low, this was high, this was low. You have to be pretty much sure on how you are doing, look things in a good way. Until you find yourself that this is the highest point. This being highest point, but when the price came, it kicked in with the wick. So what we have to do, we just have to find another point. That being said, cannot consider this one, because those we consider it is not around. We just find that your point, this was high, this was low, high, low. We find that this was your point around here. But when the price came, did not trigger it, hence making this one. Karibu. Hapana. Shwari bro. Fresh. Sidhani. Now that being said, this is as our 1 hour, our 10 minutes new validation point down here. So what you can just wait for the price to come and trigger exact point around here and start going up. Okay. Yeah, just stuff like that. That is what we're anticipating on the coming weeks, that how USD card is going to take place, something like that. But also, let us check in a good way, so that we cannot mess up. We have to check here. Sorry. High, low, then we broke. And here, we start to measure this almost like 10 pips. To be honest, this was our new validation point down here. This one here. So I'm sure that the price is coming to this point down here before going upward there. So I mean, we're just going to risk about 20 pips. Then we go to the upside. Yeah, guys, let's wait for the market on how it's going to do, but we are sure that on USD CAD, we're just going to trigger this point before going up. What I can say is that's how we are going to anticipate on USD CAD on the coming week.